Hi, it has been a long time since I last made a vlog video and successfully uploaded to YouTube. I made one on Monday, and I deleted the footage by mistakes. I want to talk about what happened in the last week, in this week. We are Chinese people, we start the week from Monday. Today is January 10th. So basically, the application for the grad school entrance test exam or whatever, the deadline is on Friday. I can never pronounce deadline properly. deadline. Anyway, I've been having a crisis in this week. Monday, I was like, there's a document I really need. That's my graduation certificate. That's not the diploma of all the fancy things. It's just a letter from the school that proves I've graduated. I need that letter to apply. And they are very strict on this. It has to be original and they will not return the letter thing. And so I was kind of delaying this whole thing because at first I thought, okay, they don't want original, right? Because there's only one graduation certificate. And then they tell me there's this letter saying your school can give you. So that took a while. And then I kind of forgot it. I asked for all other documents but that. I don't know why I forgot it. I mean, I should have taken note or something, so I won't. But I didn't. And then I submit the request letter to my school in almost right before Christmas. And there's a holiday and everything got delayed. And in January 4th, when the school opens, I called them and they were like, no, we haven't processed it yet, and it's gonna take at least 10 days for it to arrive in your place. So that was kind of... I was getting nervous on Monday. So I didn't sleep all night. I called my friend in there, who I really appreciate. I asked her to request a letter on my behalf. I had to send her a letter of authorization. And after that, she got the letter, and it took a while, and she sent it to FedEx, which is supposed to deliver the letter on Friday before 10 a.m. The deadline of the document is on 4 p.m. on Friday. Now it's Sunday, 5 p.m. The thing is not arrived. I have no idea why that happens. It's FedEx fastest possible delivery option. It's called International First. Should have worked. I don't know why. I don't know what's happening. I called them a lot on Friday. They said it's still in America. What? So on Monday it was very unsettling. That's why I made that video. I want to record my personal feelings at the moment. Because I don't know what's gonna happen. Because if I fail this, I fail to even take the exam, because I was kind of worried I won't pass the exam because their math is much more advanced than what I learned in Canada. I don't know why I didn't learn that, because after I learned them I found out they are very useful, and has been in the last couple of weeks I've been learning a lot of math. That's why I only did. Well, that's just an excuse. If I want to make a vlog, I can probably make a vlog. And it's all in my mind to study and prepare for the exam. I never thought this thing could make all the effort kind of become useless. And yeah, but you can probably tell the result now because I don't have the document. But interesting thing is there's a plot twist. Let me first tell you what are my options on Monday, because I kind of want to go back to that because I deleted the video I want, and there's some content in that I want to tell you. There's a couple options for me if I couldn't make if the document couldn't arrive in time. One option would be go home. Yes, just go home and just find a job and stop all this. The other option is to ask the professor kindly. If the professor is graceful enough, he would allow me to stay for another term and then take the test again. Well, the exam, but whatever. I'm ESL. I use word in funny ways. I'm sorry, but I just don't have that training that always make me go to the right word. It's the same in English, same in Japanese. Anyway, so at that time, I was really unsettling. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm about to do my best. That's why I did all the asking my friend, sending the letter of authorization, and having them do the best they can, and keep pestering them to make them be faster. I'm sorry. And then, so in the whole week, I kind of forgot the thing, just keep on studying. I mean, it's not like it's not in my mind, but I have to study to prepare for the exam, just in case the document actually arrives on time. Right? It was kind of a relief after I know the document will be here by Friday by 10 a.m. Because if it arrives, I can give it to them, and then now everything's okay. I'll just resume to my normal life of preparing for an exam, which I don't know if it's normal for you, but it has been normal for me in the past couple months. On Friday, as you already know, it didn't arrive. And I started calling FedEx a lot, and yes, as I've just said, still in America, and there's no way. So after that, I went to school. I talked to the people, and of course, no. And then I asked my professor. Professor was like, let's talk to them. And so they asked me to write a reason why, a letter that explains why the thing got delayed. Because if it's FedEx fault, maybe they are willing to, maybe. So I wrote the letter, and I had my Japanese friends, lab mates, we're in the same lab, have them kind of edit the letter and fit it into the format. I really appreciate that. And then I submitted the letter. You know what they say? Where's your transcript? Yeah. Where did this come from? I was like, when I applied for the Kinkyusei, I was not graduated yet, and I don't have all of my grades. And that's when they asked me to provide a full transcript and the certificate of graduation. Hence, what I should have had a long time ago when I graduated in June or July. I don't remember which month, because I was not there. Well, actually, I just want to go home after the exam. So that's what I did, because I miss my family. And so in that time, I just kind of forgot it all this time. The interesting thing is, it's not I was fighting so hard to learn the math, to get the document in time. And at the end, none of it mattered. None of it mattered. Even if the document arrives in time, there's no way I can get a transcript. It was kind of funny. It's like Japanese people have this idiom or sayings, and real life sometimes gets more bizarre or weirder than the novel. And I feel like this is one of the case. It just real lives have much more information in it. And it just, when you have a plot twist in real life, it can get much more complicated, because in this case I would never have imagined. Because you know what? When I entered the university, when I was doing all the paperwork, when I done all the paperwork, I asked them, is there anything else I need to do? They said, no, you just need to do the health checkup. Because when I was applying for the Kenkise, I submitted a couple documents. And so I asked them, what other documents in addition to those I submitted that I need to get? And I crossed all the documents if necessary in front of them and have them look at it. And the transcript was one of them. I crossed it out. And they were in there. They looked at it. They didn't tell me. For the certificate of graduation, they tell me. So I was like, okay. And I mean, it costs money to make a transcript from my university for some reason. I still don't know why. Maybe it costs something to mail the thing. Or I don't know. I guess it's an office thing. If you're graduated, you no longer pay money to the school. That's why. So that leaves us now. Cannot attend the exam. And I haven't talked to my prof yet. I don't know what's going to happen. Is he going to allow me to stay for another term? Or go home and find a job? So that's all I have to say. This got much less interesting than I thought it would be, this video. I think I really learned a lot of stuff in this last couple months learning all the math and stuff. It's just something I should have learned a long time ago, because they are very useful. Multivariable or multivariate calculus, complex numbers, Fourier transform, all sorts of Fourier transform, like the short time Fourier transform, fast Fourier transform, inverse Fourier transform, which is not exactly a Fourier transform, and the discrete Fourier transform. They are the same thing. They're kind of the same thing. And differential equations. I forgot that. That's very useful. And I learned a lot about machine learning. I learned how neural network works. I really want to keep studying here, but I don't know what's going to happen. So maybe I'll tell you in a later vlog. But for now, see you next time, and DFTV.